Lucaci Florentin, back in force, in Apoy in 4 English version. Well, I have found you, my dear smart parishioners. Creating magic again. Lucaci Florentin, arts. It is not a corner of this big troubled mad world, in which I was full of sadness not to have been once. A world now frightened, fearful and thoughtful. From the fangs of the war politic and army imbeciles. Of the old unjust and flimsy borders that have been broken. At the command of some guys with drones and smart signal. Humanity is in fear, cold, hunger and lawlessness. Subject to being squeezed, weakened by constitutions and laws. Made a long time ago by some square and blind torturers. With the sole purpose of being good and living like kings. Go out on special pensions at 45. With the unprecedented pensions of tens thousands money. The European Union is crying out to be abolished once and for all. Because we will no longer receive money in the programmed funds. But these lowly clans are at loggerheads with great states. They always motivate a lack of constitutionality. As if the Constitution was made in the 90s. By Jesus himself and God, not by other blockheads. It's as if they were born with the lucky star on their forehead. They do not accept to respond for big or small mistakes. In which they put innocent people in prison. They wrongly made them pay compensation. They succeeded in abolishing SIIJ, their rosy and big dream. Let no one accuse them of mistakes and put them in prison. Let them do what they want through prosecutors and courts. Through security and criminal or community police. Like some gods or demigods, they invoke intangibility. They do not respond like others, but they bring death to others. God forbid you end up in their hands. They put you on the public pole of infamy and let you blind. Some don't even read civil or criminal files. They don't think, they don't judge, they have stupid brains instead. They then slap the wrong sentences and total nonsense. You wake up forced and taken to jail by the police on Friday. They don't have money for normal small pensions forever. Obtained with a lot of effort at the age of 65. But for jerks specials they have money. The finance minister himself said on TV. In the government meeting surrounded by other rags. As for the European Union, where do I have money from? Not only for unfeeling specials and for the rich. From the European funds we will pay jerks for a few years. And investments, welfare, development with what's left. It's all about living along well, not from today to tomorrow. The Constitution of the 90s keeps getting in the way. As if it were the Bible that would remain forever. It doesn't matter anymore that it was made by communists. And maintained crookedly by their sons and security guards pigs. It's like a wooden coffin firmly nailed. With the stupid and offended Romanian people. And removed from the casket to produce discord and fear. I am afraid, I am more and more sure that they will kick us out of the EU. But this is not the worst thing that will happen. But a well-calculated war and a shining poverty. A devastating earthquake that takes your life and mine. But what is more draconian is another terrible horror. My daughter divorced in such tender harmony. Of the good life and gloomy prospects in Romania. Drafted by militia security guards and insensible special forces. In great danger of becoming prey for others. Because Cluj, Sibiu, Alba, Iulia, Turda also have German names. As Ukraine in the north is the biggest uncertain country. How Moldova is duplicitous, 1/3 Russified. How in the south is the same race and alphabet as in the north. Hungary wants to be big again, led by a blind man. The Black Sea is full of mines, bombs, and missiles. Romania can once again be divided into 3 packages. Especially since the economy is booming and perfectly sublime. But it's completely missing, it's no joke. And the budget of the small country is always insufficient. Like a prostitute payment on the sidewalk. To put estates and old women up to 70 to work. Only the jerks specials will be fine then. The talk of the good Romanian from communism. Which in capitalism has become a truism. Too much and pointless. Better a little and stupid. He who is diligent and works has everything he wants. Those who are stupid and lazy have the same things. Now it's fashionable to be in the Illuminati, but with a commitment to security. Now we are good Masons. Those who do not fit there go to the Rotarians. Our parents and grandparents were vegetarians. We were hoping now to be put on top of everything. This is the thought of the stupid Romanian. If necessary we worship the king. Only to have money, whatever we choose. We cross ourselves and worship the Russians. When will they come with the tanks and the guns? On boots with blood from the north and mud. We kiss them enthusiastically and we all fraternize. We will all get drunk with Russian vodka. Multi-trick teachers and unfeeling specials. We will give them girls and wives for free. Just don't take our Oris wristwatches. But that would be nothing for us. Who give girls to Arabs in Dubai? Because it's been a trendy fashion for about a year. To make your daughter the fourth wife of a Muslim. Poor stuck to him in Arabia and without camels. And then a life of a lonely and helpless man. Better Romanian ugly fourth wife once a month. I am destroyed my daughter after a little divorce. For 4 years she lived with a dwarf. With small bulbous eyes she said nothing. He had no job, she had another hobby. He was fired from the Microsoft call center. One day when I went to Bucharest, I found her house empty, nothing on the walls. The new car was abandoned in the parking lot. No one knew where they would be. I ran to the militia in desperation. A lady prosecutor was just leaving. With a policewoman who wore lipstick. I asked them crying where the girl was. As you didn't know, he went to Cluj with the dwarf. I thought I'd rather die in the army. Better yet, at least he's not Arab. He cannot have more than one wife. And even if he is poor, he doesn't die of heat. Cleaning camel dung by the fence. With 5 wives after him, isn't he retrograde? Lucaci Florentin. Magic Poetry Grandmaster. Author-Creator. Copyright 2023.